Hello, my lovely Libras. This is your horoscope for October 2019. Thanks for joining me. My name's Gregory Scott, and I'm an astrologer, tarot reader, and numerologist. If this is the first one of my videos that you're watching, I'm going to give you the main events in October and how they're going to influence you, Libra, during this month. Now, it's not the most dramatic of months. It's pretty tame, so don't expect your whole world to turn upside down. On the 3rd of October, Mercury, the communication planet, moves into Scorpio in your second house. So you're going to feel very strongly about your financial situation, whether it's good or bad. But you're going to have strong feelings and you're going to be really focused on that. On the 4th of October, Mars, the male principle, moves into Libra in your first house, and Mars is the soldier, it's the man, it's the builder, the creator, it's ambition, it's drive, it's destruction, it's what I want, it's force. And that is, it rules Aries, which is about bulldozing your way through things. And it's in Libra, which is your sign. And in Libra, it has to compromise and it has to look at both sides of the argument. So Mars hates being in your sign, but it really, really gives you a lot of energy to do more things than you usually can because it sits next to your sun, exactly 10 degrees away, and your identity gets this boost, this push to put yourself out there and to make more connections. So you get to know yourself better this month. And because you have certain feelings about the way you earn money and you get to know yourself better, you're probably thinking, hey, I'm actually quite skilled. Why am I doing this? That doesn't pay me enough. So those two things are going to be what you're looking at and what you're thinking about for a long time at the beginning of October until the 9th of October when Venus, your chart ruler, moves into Scorpio in your second house as well. So now you feel very intensely, what is it that I love about how I make my money? Do I love how I make my money or not? And if you don't love how you make your money, and if you despise the way you make your money, it's going to become polarized this month, okay? So either you absolutely love and adore it, or you absolutely hate and despise it, okay? If you hate and despise it, okay, that sucks, but at least you've got the understanding and you can do something about it, right? If you love and adore your job, then at least you know that and you can push all your energy into it and make it even better. At least you know. On the 13th of October, we have got a full moon in Aries, so the sign opposite yours, and that happens in your 7th house of relationships next to Chiron. So on the 12th, 13th, and 14th of October, it takes the full moon time to build up and then come down again. I'm going to make separate videos on the full moon and new moon, so don't worry about that. I'll give you more info. But what you need to know, Libra, is that it happens in your 7th house of relationships. So you're going to have the initiative on the 12th, 13th, and 14th to approach someone who you think is adorable, who you think would be an ideal soulmate, someone you think would be amazing, who would adore you, who would love you. And you can heal your relationships. It's so funny. This is how I got my sponsor. I was at and don't tell him this. I hope he doesn't watch this. When you're in the 12 steps, you're supposed to get a sponsor. And a sponsor is someone who helps you through all of the feelings and doing the steps and helping you have a spiritual awakening and all of that stuff. So you choose a sponsor based on what they say in meetings and whether you feel like you can identify and whether they inspire you and whether you feel like they can help you on your journey or not, right? I was at an AA convention and I saw this man across the room and he was talking to someone and I just felt myself like suddenly I was on a pulley and I was just being dragged towards him. And suddenly I found myself in front of him and he looked at me and he's like, yes. And I was like, I had no idea how I got there. So I was like, will you be my sponsor? And he actually said yes. That is not how you pick a sponsor. But I really lucked out because he's great and he's been my sponsor for 8 years. So thank you, universe. It arranges those kind of things for you, and that's what you're likely to experience because you get to know yourself better. As a result, other people can tune into your energy better. They understand you better. And you're able to really get to know yourself better this month, to transform your relationships and especially start a new relationship. And you're going to understand and feel a very, very strong way about your finances. So use the feelings you have about your finances and pour that energy, all those feelings into networking, into making yourself bigger, more marketable, whatever it is that's lacking. Or if work is totally sorted for you, then look at pouring that energy into your relationships. Or vice versa. If relationships are sorted for you, then put your energy into getting to know yourself and making money in a way that you're comfortable with. So you have lots of options today, but those are the areas of your life where you can make the most progress in October. All right? That continues all the way until the 24th of October, and the sun moves into Scorpio on the 24th. The sun is your solar plexus. It's in your second house of money. So again, Mars in the transiting midheaven are in your first, in your sign of Libra. Use all of this deep, dark energy to build bridges with new businesses, with new customers, with new clients. Broaden your work life. Make it the way you want it to be. Make it something that you care about. Make it something that's a genuine extension of who you are. Something that you love. That motivates you. That's how you know it's right for you, because Mars is in Libra, and if it motivates you, and if you're like, I want this and I love it, because Mars in Libra has to compromise. And when Mars in Libra says, I want this, then you really know that it's right. On the 28th of October, the new moon happens in Scorpio in your second house of money. So you really, really, really feel a certain way about your financial status, how you make your money. You've got the sun, the transiting midheaven, the moon, Venus, and Mercury in there. In Scorpio, and you're going to be like, this is what I want to happen over the next month in my working life. And you plant those seeds of intention, how you can create improvements to your finances. But what I'm telling you is that rather than investing in schemes, invest in yourself. Invest in your own thoughts. Invest in the things that you think are going to pay off. And that's how you'll be most successful. Money, no problem. Pour your energy into your relationships. Is she the right one? You'll know. So this is an amazing month for you where you can really make huge changes in your everyday life. Have a fabulous time. If you would like a personal reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. I can answer any questions you've got in a personal reading. I use astrology, tarot, and numerology, as well as my intuition. So get in touch if you have any questions. If you like the video, please hit subscribe and share the video online. That would be awesome. Have a wonderful October. And I'll speak to you soon.